I'm getting a little peckish. I ain't had no breakfast this morning. Might be why. Maybe what I'll do, pick this plow up and then go get me some breakfast. It might be lunch by now, but you know what I mean. We'll get something. We'll get something. Righty then, I'm going up the house, drink a little tea. Then we'll come back here with that straight blade and we'll see what we can do with it. There's my little pile of dirt. I'll work that over and then I'll go over there and work that over some more too. I might try pulling some of this gravel up in that way too, a little bit. We'll see. It's a good place to let her rest right here. Thank you, Edna. I'll see you in a little bit. Friday, I used my tractor to bring some dirt over here. I was trying to build up this lower part so I could park the camper here. And I did somewhat. I was thinking, you know, I could take my scrape blade, turn it around, and probably pull some dirt from the high side down. Probably get a little bit more dirt to work with in order to make a level space. I think my camper goes from, let's see, trying to see if I could see the leg marks, but I think it goes in this space right here. I seeded that part over there this morning. I might come over here with my scrape blades spinning around, just make 2 or 3 licks at this. I was about to start this and swing that blade around, but you know, I could probably just take the nose up in there and drop the blade and push a little dirt back without even swinging the blade. So I'm gonna start her up. We'll take her over there and we'll try that. Oh, I should have. Well, let me tell you, this is a thirsty machine right here. I put 4 or 5 gallons in this thing before I started. It's down to, not empty, but I heard it stutter. So it ain't got much left in the bottom of the tank. But we're digging some dirt up and we're loosening some dirt and we're making some dirt where it's movable. And I think I could probably come in here with a rake and just spend a goodly bit of time working. So I've cut down here, oh, a good, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 inches maybe here, and maybe a little in here, and I built up back there some, and I could smooth some of this down and bring some of that forward and work it down. Basically, I didn't need a lot to get it to a nearly level spot, and it only needs to go for about 30 feet or so. So, steady on that and think on it some more. I could dig a little more out up here. And I also would probably want to level it across. But that's pretty good. It's a pretty good place to just start, look at it, study on it, and think about it, and make my mind up about what I think is enough as we go along. Oh, the joy! It's fun. It's fun working with the tractor. I might wish I'd have bought me one of them. You know, my neighbors has got these little diesel tractors, and they ain't as sexy as that one, but they don't drink as much fuel as that one does. So that's something to think about. But you know, I don't think I'm ever going to use them enough to really need much more than what I got. I guess time will tell. So I think I got a mark on this tree right here, and I think this is just about where my tongue sits. And I wanted to raise this up a little so I don't have to put so many blocks of wood and so it isn't standing up so high in order to get it to be level. And I think my tires are, I don't know, I might need to get out here with a tape measure and figure out exactly where my tires would sit back here. Once I get the right combination figured out though, that'll be nice. Make a nice little spot there. I'd mentioned the other day about building a garage back here. Well, I got my taxes. I shouldn't say I got my taxes back because I got to pay taxes, but I know what I got to pay now, and it's a sizable sum. So I told Honey Baby I was going to cut some trees for that shed we wanted to put up, and she said, well, can you still afford it? And I said, I don't know. Not sure now. But most of the trees I was going to trim out were right here, this little patch right in here. I may go ahead and do that before snake weather comes back. Right now it's cool enough to keep the snakes in hibernation. I'd rather work in here while they're sleeping than when they're awake. I have one big tree to take out here, but if you see those 2x6s laying in the back of the woods, it's about 30 feet back to there. And I want about 24 wide by 30 feet long, and that's 2 16-inchers there, so that's 32 feet from board to board. So probably from that biggish pine tree, not the first one close, but the one back there, to this biggish pine tree here, and coming at an angle like, if I stand here at this tree, and I look to the end of that 2x6 back in there, and leave that big tree there, from here over to there, I think I'd have enough room to set a carport building right here. And what I'd want to do is take out these little trees and that one big one here, and have my buddy bring me another load of gravel, put it down here. And I might go ahead and do that. A load of gravel is a lot less expensive than what the building's going to be, but it'll be a start, and then I can reassess as I go along to see if I'm going to be able to afford it. Some people think I'm really well off, and probably looks that way because I bought a bunch of stuff, but you know, I sold a house and money's going to run out, and once it's gone, it's just gone. So I might not look so wealthy after a little while here. But what I could do, see if I took those trees out, is when I come back in here to my place where I'm storing my tractor equipment, I could take these little ones out and swing my tractor around, and even with the shed, even if the garage wasn't there, I could still drive out through here. So I'd have room to come in and come out without having to do that funky little turn back in here. So I might walk down to the lake. I like to walk down there and check on the boat. I think I'll do that right now. I'll take y'all with me if you want to come.